Resumes!
If you want work, then you have to do one.
Unless you're Kim Kardashian and you get paid to literally just breathe.
Earlier this week, me and Andrew hit up resume.com offices.
About 30,000 resumes are created per week on resume.com, where you can create, edit, share professional looking resumes in minutes, and best of all, it's completely free.
They told us some things we should put on a resume, but today we're looking at what you should not put on your resume.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Jill.
And we're the Loonie Goons.
A resume is a brief account of your qualifications, previous experience, and education.
I see many resumes in my work. We skim through them, and oftentimes their first impression, they're really a deal breaker.
What you leave off of your resume is just as important as what you put on it.
Let's go.
Everybody wants to stand out in their resume. You have to. Just don't go overboard.
This means no word art or fancy lettering, so you don't end up looking like John Doe. So, where's your experience?
I think it's on page 9. Keep your resume simple, 2 pages max. Let the other candidates bomb with their overly complex resumes.
A common question is whether you add a photo of yourself on your resume. And most would say, Now that we're such an internet social media age, this isn't actually that bad of an idea.
This gives you a chance to give the first impression and not the photo that they find of you when they search you up.
And if you're going to be on the face of a business, if you're a model or an actor or a greeter, then yeah, it's a good idea to have that. Just make sure the photo is professional and use your discretion. Now this should be common sense, but you'd be surprised. I remember there was someone at my work that was hired onto the team that lied about their previous experience on their own resume. And it's safe to say it didn't work out for them.
Lying on a resume is very serious. If they found out you lied on your resume, you will not be hired. And if they find out after you were hired, odds are you will be laid off.
So you have 4 years of cinematography experience.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about that. Did you make a movie? Are you on Vimeo?
Well, basically, like, ever since Snapchat's inception, I've been making videos on there. Your employer will ask questions. Do not embarrass yourself.
And at the end of the day, you want to be proud of why you received the job. One of the most important things that employers look for is how you separate yourself from the other candidates because of your job experiences in the past. But you gotta be specific.
For example, if you're in charge of managing a team, instead of writing on your resume, I hired and trained a team of leaders, be specific. I hired and trained 13 leaders who were responsible for $10,000 in sales.
Be specific.
Get money.
Get paid. Your future employer wants to see those specifics so that they know what you bring to the team. As an employer, nothing is more unprofessional than spelling errors in a resume. It tells me that the applicant doesn't have attention to detail. John, I find it interesting that you say you've worked at the black market for 6 months. You're pretty open about that.
Did I write the black market? Oh no, I'm talking about Black's Market down the road, the vegetable store. Don't just rely on that red squiggly line in Microsoft Word. Get a second pair of eyes because you tend to proofread your writing the way you want it to sound when it doesn't actually say what you think.
If you want to be unprofessional,
if you don't want to get the job,
then don't proofread.
You want to sell yourself on your resume, but you don't want to give your life story.
You don't want to give too much information.
And remember, we live in a social media age and your potential employer is most likely going to look at your social media. So do not forget to clean that up.
This is becoming more and more common today. Clean it up. Don't be like Mr. Doe. If you don't already do this, have a professional email, not your childhood Hotmail account. All right, John, so listen, to be honest, things really aren't looking up for you right now, but out of courtesy, I'll just let you know who got the job, okay?
I'll take that.
So I'll email you. Do you have your address here?
Yeah, I believe it's
yes. soaringpegasus777@hotmail.com.
Yeah, that's me.
I've won 2 fantasy football championships and I played in a Bon Jovi cover band.
No. Your potential employer is going to remember you for your personality shining through your qualifications and experience, not your 2 fantasy football championships.
So those are some tips on what not to do on a resume.
If you need to write your resume, it's resume.com.
If you liked this video, if you found it helpful, please leave a comment below.
Smash that subscribe button.
And good luck on that job hunt, you goons. I hope it works out for you.
Hey, you already got the upper hand. You're probably the only applicant that watched this video.